Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your daily love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Sagittarius, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Sagittarius. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups, and this is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So this is an energy of emotional fulfillment. This is a happily ever after. This is a long-lasting relationship. There is harmony here. There's emotional fulfillment. Let's see. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Earth energy, the Eight of Cups, water energy, and the Nine of Swords in the reverse, air energy. So you could be walking away from someone because you're realizing that they're not aligned with your goal for the future. It's looking like perhaps you want this Ten of Cups and you could have been connected to someone who you're starting to realize they can't give it to you. Because with the Eight of Cups, it's like an energy of walking away from what no longer serves you. It's like you know that better, your fulfillment lies ahead. There's something about walking away. And it's not always an easy decision. With the Eight of Cups, it looks like you're walking away from someone where there was some level of emotional investments, but there's this realization that you can do better. You deserve better. So you could be leaving this person behind. And it does look like there's no hard feelings here. It's just this feeling of understanding that you're not compatible with someone. There is a heavy energy of walking away with self-respect and dignity. And there's just this feeling of choosing yourself. You've gotten some sort of clarity that makes it easier for you to walk away. Let's clarify these cards. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles, and this is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So yeah, there's this feeling of it's a decision that you're making finally. You may have been going back and forth about it for a while. We have the Nine of Swords reversed, air energy, the Queen of Wands, fire energy, and the Page of Wands, fire energy. So it's, yeah, it looks like you are choosing yourself. There's this feeling of believing in yourself, knowing that you don't need to settle, having confidence in yourself with this Queen of Wands. Perhaps the person you were dealing with, they were more of a Page of Wands, and that's not your equal. So you're walking away from less because you know you deserve more, you know, and there's this refusal to settle. Okay, so I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you. Okay, we have a time for healing, balsamic moon. We also have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Okay, we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Yeah, it looks like you've lost love for someone, you've lost interest, and you're walking away. We also have separation, so you could be separating yourself from this person. Okay, we have illusions. Be aware of love's illusions. See reality clearly. So yeah, you're seeing through something, you're seeing something for what it is, and you're seeing how someone is not a match for you, that they're not really in alignment with what you want for the future. We also have divine timing. Trust in divine timing. Love arrives when it's meant to. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out a card for your advice. Okay, we have surrender your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Okay, so it's like you're realizing that this person, they are who they are, you are who you are, and you can't change each other. So you're choosing to just end something, walk away from something. I'm gonna pull out a message from the person on your mind. So let's start with Aries. If you're dealing with an Aries, how do they feel and what do they want you to know? Okay, there is an Aries that is really missing you. If you're dealing with a Taurus, how do they feel? Okay, they want your attention. If you're dealing with a Gemini, how do they feel? Okay, there's a Gemini that you shouldn't trust. It looks like they could be lying to you or lying to themselves. If you're dealing with a Cancer, okay, they want attention from others. They're not available. If you're dealing with a Leo, okay, it's not the right time, but you're still their fantasy. If you're dealing with a Virgo, okay, they're feeling hurt. They feel like a victim. If you're dealing with a Libra, okay, they struggle with being emotionally vulnerable. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, yeah, the Scorpio knows you deserve better. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're trying to grow. They want to be better. They're going to try to do better. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, you make them nervous. They could feel a bit intimidated. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they need some space for now. If you're dealing with a Pisces, okay, they're very much allowing the opinions or the words of other people to get in their ear. Now, I'm going to pull out a card to answer any yes or no question on your mind. So just think of a yes or a no question and I'll pull out a card to answer it. Okay, so the answer is yes. And then I'm going to pull out a card for timing. Okay, we have sometime in the near future. So in the future, sorry. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. I hope you have a really, really good day, Sagittarius. Bye, Sagittarius.